Hello, comic book fans. I am here to give you a real blast from the past, straight from the Bronze Age, the middle of the Bronze Age, rather, right there in 1980, the Occult World of Doctor Strange, Marvel Comics calendar, 1980. That would be 41 years ago. You know, right now I am recording this in the January of 2021. Let's take a look at this one. We got this beautiful cover right here. Right there is some credits dedicated to Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, masters of the comic book arts. Very well said. A mystical message from Stan the Man. Here we have Stan Lee in a mystic headdress. Let's start off with January here with this Al Milgrom piece right there. Doctor Strange with the Ancient One practicing their mystic arts. And the really cool thing about this is the months. They have scenes from the comic book, right there, with some trivia, like right here. Here we have, like, for instance, I believe this is Baron Mordo, first seen in Tales of Suspense number 41. So we get to know a bit about the history of the Doctor Strange character, and also birthdays for the Marvel bullpen. Here we have Keith Pollard, Claude Jansen, John Romita, the great John Romita, and Sal Buscema, and Patty. In the month of January, here we have Doctor Strange versus Nightmare, right there, and it is done a very beautiful piece here by Bill Sienkiewicz and Rubinstein. Back then, when Bill Sienkiewicz actually knew how to draw. I jest, my friends. I just don't like the style that he has it right now, which is, all over the place. But anyway, here we have more birthdays for Danny Crespi, Doug Munch, and Neil Yomtov. Okay, here we have Nightmare. Note to friendly Ghost fans, Nightmare's the one on the horse. Okay, March. Here, a beautiful piece by Pat Broderick. Very psychedelic versus Dormammu, while Clea is right there imprisoned in magical handcuffs. In March, we have the birthdays of Lenny Groh. For April, I believe this is a Gene Colan piece versus Eternity. Beautiful piece. Gene Colan really well suited to Doctor Strange's strange adventures. For the month of April, we have the birthdays of Sal Brodsky. May, we have a Spidey there in the foreground, while Doctor Strange and I do not know who this is fighting it. Could it be Taza, as it says right here? In May, we have the birthdays of Marvel Wolfman, Herb Trimpe, Mori Kuramoto, and Jim Salicrup, as well as Andy Yankus. Then we have the Ancient One as a young man. For the month of June, and I believe we have another excellent Gene Colan piece. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, here we have June. I remember my father telling me, when he saw this calendar back in the day, because of course I had this one in my room as a teenager, that he would tell me, how the hell can you tell what day it is, because it's all so complicated, right? It was drawings on every day. For June, we have the birthdays of George Perez, right there with hair, Right now he's bald. And Mark Grunwald. That is for the month of June. And also notice that this printing style, which is a duotone, meaning it only has two of the colors, of cyan, yellow, magenta, and black. So here we have cyan and black, and with screen tones, you get these pinkish colors. Okay. Here we have in the month of July. This is a George Perez piece. Unmistakable, with Doctor Strange's short-lived black mask outfit. Right here. In July, we have the birthdays of John Byrne, the legendary John Byrne, Tony Palmer, Mike Esposito, Ernie Chan. Right there. For July 1980. Here in August of 1980, we have a Keith Pollard piece with the Defenders. We have Doctor Strange, Incredible Hulk, and the Submariner. In August, we have the birthdays of Ed Hannigan, Jim Mooney, John Romita Jr., also known as JRJR, Mary Severin, a great artist, Mary, Terry Austin, and Don Perlin, as well as Jack the King Kirby. August 1980. Here for September for 1980, we have a beautiful piece by Ernie Colon. Doctor Strange and Baron Mordo right there. Do not know who that villain is. Here for the month of September, we have the birthdays of Gene Colan, Walt Simonson, and curiously enough, here we have this, which is almost a comic strip, because this is, you can read this. These are actual scenes from the comic in sequential order. Very right there where Doctor Strange waxes philosophical about his responsibility as a guardian of life. Okay, birthdays for Roger Stern, Jim Shooter, legendary Marvel editor, and another strip right there with Clea. John Byrne does the piece here for October. John Byrne and ink by Terry Austin. Check that out. Beautiful. Here in October we have the birthdays of Joe Sinnott, Paul Lakin, Peter Ledger, who for some reason is upside down right there. Oh, because it says Australia, we love you. Does that mean that he's from Australia? That's why he's upside down? Okay, Larry Lieber. And Happy Halloween from Doctor Strange on the 31st. Okay, and this villain is right here, identified as Silver Dagger. Just absolutely outstanding artwork here for the Doctor Strange series. More Gene Colan goodness here versus Dracula right there. Seems to be that Dracula has gotten the upper hand on Doctor Strange. And in November for 1980, we have the birthdays of Dave Cockrum, Roy Thomas, Chris Claremont, famous for his X-Men run. Some beautiful Gene Colan artwork also here on the panels, the individual days. Okay, and who is the artist here for December? I do not know. Alright, but we're here in December, the last month. We have the birthdays of Frank Springer, John Buscema, as well as Ralph Macchio, and Stan Lee, Master of the Mystic Scribes, right there on December 28th, the late great Stan Lee. There we go. This particular panel goes in 2 days. Pretty cool design right there. We ended here with more bullpen birthdays. You can pause it right there for all of these Marvel staffers, who all of them helped to bring us great comic books. And the back page here, the back cover, the very pensive Doctor Strange studying the mystic arts. That is it right there for all of this, for the Doctor Strange 1980, the Occult World of Doctor Strange 1980 calendar. I've had this one for 41 years, and I'm very proud to still have it. Thank you very much for watching, and so long.